Hi everyone, Finn and Flask here. So today I'm going to be doing some experiments with my Northwest trade gun for shooting shot. So I'm going to try to set up the parameters for you to give you an idea of what I'm doing. So I'm shooting at about 25 yards, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting multiple different types of loads through this. On this video I'm going to be doing cards, like your traditional cards, like your cushion wad and over powder card, and then of course a thin over shot card. I'm going to do multiple different types of, I'm going to do it in 3 ways times 3. Okay, so basically what I mean is I'm going to do the traditional, well, the most mainstream way you hear people talk about it, and that is over powder card, cushion wad, shot, then over shot card. Then the next thing I'm going to do is just an over powder card and an over shot card, and then I'm going to make a stack of 3 over shot cards, my shot, and then an over shot card. Okay, these black flies are brutal right now. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to vary up the shot. Okay, so basically what it is, the way how people originally figured shot loads for shotguns. So this is actually a 19 gauge, but it's 20 gauge-ish. Okay, so the way how they recommended it is you put a ball the size of the diameter of the barrel, okay, and whatever that ball weighs is what you should put for shot. Okay, so a 20 gauge would be 1/20th of a pound, which is roughly 7/8 of an ounce. So that's what they were designed for, and that's what a lot of like original shotgunners, well, not original shotgunners, what conventional shotgunners consider a square load. In the black powder community, we consider it equal volume of shot and equal volume of powder. But in the traditional shotgun world, it's a square load, which is the diameter of the bore by diameter of the bore, and the same in height. So it's like a little square inside of the barrel. And that also relates to the weight as well in our black powder terms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load, it's about 67 grains for 7/8 of an ounce. So I'm going to do 67 grains. Then I'm going to do 67 grains of shot, and I'm going to go 10 grains under and 10 grains over to see how it affects the pattern. And I'm going to run it over my chronograph to see how fast it really goes. And hopefully it goes well. I've been messing around with my chronograph doing shot yesterday, and I was having a little bit of a tough time. So it could be a little bit of a, how do I say it? Could be a little bit of a learning experience. So let's see how this goes, and I'm going to start right now. Okay, so 67 grains of 2F GoX. Going right down the barrel. Okay. And over powder card. Cushion wad. .67 grains by volume, number 7.5 shot, an overshot card. Alrighty, let's get... Alright, let's go take a peek. It said 881. There's a couple little holes in it, but generally speaking, in this probably 24-inch circle, it's pretty evenly distributed. Like there's nothing here, well, nothing here, but it's all right. So on this one, I did 52 grains of powder and 62 grains of shot with the same cards. That was 493. This pattern is much more open. I only got a few on the plate. Okay, this time I did 72 grains of powder, over powder card, over shot card, 62 grains of number 7.5 shot, and an overshot card. $675. It's pretty even pattern density. All the pellets seem to be right around 2 inches apart. I don't see many gaps in it. So now this time I poured 62 grains down the barrel. I'm doing just an overshot card. $62 grains of 7.5 shot, overshot card. $646. Really wide open. I don't see much of a pattern here. Hey, this time it's 52 grains of powder and 62 grains of shot. Just an over powder card. $685. Pattern's awfully wide. Not too many big gaps, and I got a gap here. $72 grains powder, 62 grains a shot. $847. Seems like a pretty full pattern. Okay, so now I'm going to do it another way, which is a fairly common load. And that is, well, this is 62 grains again. And instead of using the overshot cards, over powder cards, I'm going to use 3 overshot cards. You can cut a little slit in them to let some air out, because they do tend to want to bounce back. So I'm going to drop those down. They go down much smoother. I hope you guys can taste all these black flies. It's gnarly. Good thing they're not all biting right now. Oh. I caught it. Now I'm going to do even 62 grains of shot. And then an overshot card. And we'll see how this one goes. $5.96. Another fairly even distribution. Okay, 52 grains of powder, 62 grains of shot, same cards. $8.50. Really kind of wild distribution. Huge patterns, pattern holes. Okay, 72 grains of powder, 62 grains of 7.5 shot. $5.60. But the pattern is really good on this. Really good. Very dense right over the pie plate. Okay, it seems to me at a glance that they are moving up and down a little bit, and I'm not really getting any rhyme or reason for it. And of course, it's only because I've taken one shot. But I also took a bunch of shots yesterday. I was playing around with my side-by-side to get a feel for how this would work, and I'm actually going to publish that one. It's actually a choked Pedersoli double barrel. But it seems like at some points, the more powder I'm putting in, the velocity isn't going up. I wonder if that's because a lot of the powder is not burning off, and it's just going out. But I don't know. I'm actually going to go through when I'm editing this, and I'm going to put all the results in and see if I can draw some kind of conclusion. Thanks for watching. And if you appreciate my content, please like and subscribe. After looking through my results, I don't really see too much of a pattern. It really must be how much compression I get out of each card. More testing is needed. There will be many more shot tests in the future.